Palmer outside court on August 23 explaining the case against him. Clive Palmer outside court on August 23 explaining the case against him. 150. Liquidators for Queensland Nickel have warned they'll start contempt proceedings against Clive Palmer unless he hands over documents detailing key financial transactions. Mr. Palmer failed to appear in a Brisbane court on Thursday over the collapse of his business, Queensland Nickel, despite an October order requiring him to show up. Lawyers for liquidators FTI Consulting warned they would start formal contempt proceedings unless Mr. Palmer showed some good faith and handed over the documents they want. They were supposed to be produced on Thursday, but now a judge has given him a new deadline of next Tuesday, warning Mr. Palmer to move heaven and earth to comply. Mr. Palmer must also appear in court next Thursday. The extension came after Mr. Palmer told AAP he had missed Thursday's hearing because he was in a different court in Western Australia, where his company Mineralogy recently won a legal battle with its Chinese-based joint venture partner CITIC. "I can't be in two courtrooms at the same time, can I?" he said. "I'm happy to show up for court. I love being at court." Quote. Barrister John Petton raised the prospect of contempt proceedings but later said the primary objective was for FTI to get its hands on documents that detail key financial transactions. If Mr. Palmer complied, then we don't anticipate taking the matter any further. Quote. Mr. Petton said. He was clearly frustrated, saying Mr. Palmer had gone to Perth, where there was no order requiring him to attend court, rather than face court in Brisbane, where he was legally required to show. Justice John Reeves said Mr. Palmer had made a personal choice to go to Perth, and reminded him that it wasn't up to him to comply with court orders at his leisure. Queensland Nickel collapsed with debts of about $300 million, leaving 800 workers in Townsville, in North Queensland, jobless. Mr. Palmer was not a director when Queensland Nickel collapsed, but it's claimed he was secretly running the company and using its money in other businesses and his now wound-up political party, Palmer United Party, PUP. Mr. Palmer was issued with an order by the federal court on October 31 to turn over the documents, which include payments by Queensland Nickel to other entities, including $7.6 million to his father-in-law.